boy, what an awfully good set of junior showmen out here today. No disrespect for the young people to my left, because I think they've done just an outstanding job. Unfortunately, showmanship's one of those things where some personal preference comes into play, and I think at the end of the day, I think the two young ladies that are going to round out the group probably just weren't as good in terms of walking their animal in place. A couple times I thought I caught both of you guys not having our back feet kind of positioned correctly. I think that became your demise, but very, very good young stockmen over there. I really enjoyed getting to talk to them about their heifers, their ideas in winter, they're going to get their cattle bred, and some different things like that. So very good group of kiddos. I think these two young men were awfully close, and I think if their cattle maybe would have behaved just a bit better, it might have been a different story. I think right there towards the end, the young man with the young red heifer just got out of whack in terms of the way he was positioned in line. We cleaned that up and we fixed it. I think it's a different story, but a very, very nice showman there. Young man up here has been having hell with this bull. He's not maybe wanting to be a showman or a show bull today, and that became his demise. I think right here towards the end, though, we just didn't have our front feet set up good enough to make the final cut. But boy, we get down here into the thick of things, and I think three very good young stockmen, and I say that because I love just visiting with them on some things maybe they wish their cow did better, bull did better, and ideas that they have in the future in terms of managing that project, in terms of what he's going to look like out on the cows, in terms of some different breeding decisions down the line with these two young men. So I think it gets awfully close. I'm going to go ahead and shake their hands in the order that I like them best. But before I do so, let's give them a big round of applause because a very outstanding.
are missing Isabella Carrillo for showmanship. Isabella, could you please make your way to the makeup arena? Grew up showing cattle competitively. She was an integral part of both highly successful livestock judging teams at Glenn College and Oklahoma State University, and highlighted her judging career by being the first woman in the history of the century-old event to win high individual at the national contest in Louisville, Kentucky, in both junior and senior college. OSU was also the record-breaking national champion team in 2019. Previously, she was the assistant coach of the 2021-2022 Texas A&M team that won 3 out of 4 national contests. Currently, she is a business partner on an innovative online video judging practice platform, livestockjudging.com, and works as a sales analyst for Danone North America. Thank you so much for coming out today, Kylie. We appreciate you. Please give her a round of applause.
I'll enjoy whenever I come to Florida, getting to work for your own people in showmanship. It's clear you guys take it extremely seriously. Excuse me for taking just a bit longer as well. I know showmanship was scheduled for yesterday and then got rescheduled, and I wanted to make sure that everybody got their due diligence and got a fair shake at it and got a good showmanship experience. Hey, the kids over here are really good. I think some downfalls maybe. Young man maybe had a heifer that just wasn't one to cooperate with you, and I think same could be said about the young lady with the intrabragus. It's hard to tango when your dance partner just doesn't want to dance with you, and that makes things a bit difficult, and I think that's where that became their demise. This young man, so smooth, so calm, so collected. I think in this group of outstanding showmen, maybe you don't have the it factor or the wow factor, but there ain't nothing wrong with that when you're that efficient in terms of your work. That's a very good showman right there. Somebody that maybe prefers this kind of style would certainly gravitate towards him in a heartbeat. I thought the young lady in the pink shirt would have made the finals out here, the final cut, be with them because I love her intensity, I love her look, I love the way she presents herself. I think my biggest issue though is when we got to the profile, she just had her shoulders so kicked out, so facing me. Really, that line placement's very important as a judge, and I think it certainly became your downfall in this particular group. This young lady does an outstanding job. Heifer just wasn't wanting to cooperate, but very, very good showman. We get down here to the thick of things, and man, I think that was an awfully fun experience, but was even cooler, I guess, on my end, is going and talking to all of these young ladies. And when they grabbed a hold of a different animal, I said, hey, what's your quick assessment? Where's this calf good? Where's it not as good? What are some things you need to hide from the judge maybe and try to make sure that you have that correct? What are some attributes that you want to accentuate as well? I think they did an outstanding job, and to be honest, I think it's like pulling teeth out here in terms of which one you want to go ahead and gravitate towards. I'm sure you guys in the background in the stands certainly have your favorite. No showmanship, though, is probably my least favorite thing to judge because I think it's really hard to go ahead and pick apart kids, especially whenever they're at this talent level. So an outstanding group. Let's go ahead and give them a big hand, and I'll shake their hands in the order I like them best.
Congratulations to your grand champion intermediate showman, Chasey McCrimmon, and our reserve grand champion intermediate showman, Lily Larson, and third, Isabel Oates, and in fourth, Carly Taylor, followed by Stella Hanley for fifth. Please give our exhibitors a round of applause. If you are a Peewee showman, that would be Victoria Moreno, Daniel Moreno, Samantha Carrillo, and Sebastian Carrillo. Please make your way down to the makeup arena. We will be starting Peewee showmanship very soon.
Kids are in
We get out here in our senior showmanship. I think an excellent group. To me, I think these young people obviously do a good job. I think we're at that age group, right, where it's an expectation that we have all the basics down, and I think they're two nice showmen. We chalk up to these in this particular group. I think, young man, you had your bull too far up underneath himself, and so that kind of became your demise. But I love your posture. I love your presence. You're a very good showman. This young lady, I think when we chalked you up to everybody else, you have your calf just a little bit stretched out up front. And again, I don't know if you come with the same just poise and confidence maybe as a couple of the others, but I definitely think your smoothness and your efficiency is second to none. So great job. We get out here to these three. They're all Brahmin kiddos, and so went ahead and asked them what they thought the biggest issue facing the Brahmin breed was. I think it's important as our showmen start getting older that we're not just leading cattle around and making them walk in place, right? That's easy. We're supposed to be building the next generation of stockmen and picking their brain, everything from cattle being too big to not enough emphasis on structure. I think all of those answers are stuff I would definitely agree with, and so I thoroughly enjoyed just their thought process, the way their mind worked. And I like the challenging kids in terms of thinking outside of the box and thinking how they can leave their mark in the future. So just a very good group of kiddos. The young man to my left is going to be third. We're going to go ahead and leave you second, buddy, and you're going to be first. But an incredibly talented group of kids.
Congratulations to our grand champion senior showman, Addison Worrell, and our reserve grand champion senior showman, Cody Stonecker. And third, Hubble Junior Keller. And fourth, Landon McFarland. And in fifth, Isabella Carrillo. Let's give them all a round of applause. Showman, we're going to start it off with Samantha Carrillo, Sebastian Carrillo, Victoria Moreno, and Daniel Moreno.
girl holding the cow.
Kiddos that came and joined us for Peewee Showmanship. Everybody's a winner today, but they dang sure should be because these kids are little. I told them it's clear their cattle weigh quite a bit more than them, and they're doing just an awesome job hustling out here. I love seeing the next generation continue to be ignited with the same kind of passion that I remember at a young age. And so Peewee Showmanship, I think, is essential and something that I'm awfully proud to support because I think these kiddos are top notch, and I wish them the best of luck down the road. Happy early birthday to Victoria. She's going to be turning 9, she said. So congratulations to everybody. Everybody wins.
Congratulations to all 4 of our Peewee Showmen today. We would like you at the backdrop with your show stick for a picture.